welcome to Friday. It's oil change day. The windows are down, it's really loud. Both are going in. There's an E63 AMG back there just struggling to keep up with highway speeds. But it's been a while for oil on both F5s here, so I'm taking them down together.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city lights.
So the F10 and E60 are in service as you saw before. We hit the hot tub, we did some work. This is the loaner. It's a 2018 or 19 650i. Well, look at that funky pattern it projects on the side. 640i Grand Coupe. Very bizarre. Got M trim. You see the pattern this thing projects out the side? There's a whole line down this. Open your door and look outside. It's a whole line of something. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah. It's a Cali T in front of Eddie V's in black. Hopefully the pickup truck doesn't back into it. That would suck. Oh, he moved it 3 spots away. California's still here.
I'll bet it's zoning.
How was Duke's?
You always do close-ups.
Yeah, well, you're so close.
No.
Twas
The whole
good.
up high was so good. Oh.
So the M5s are back. I think they were done by about 6:30. We dropped them off at noon. The E60 was easier. The only thing they did on that was a oil change and filter with BMW twin power turbo, whatever, 1060 I think. They read the CBS memory and determined that it needs an SMG service and diff fluid flush, whatever that means. They wanted $397 for it. We can do that ourselves. The SMG is not going to last forever in that car, but the diff, I can easily change the fluid in that myself. So we'll do that soon as it approaches 100,000 miles. The F10, we knew it needed an oil change. You start the car and it shows up on the cluster. He's had this car now a year since June. So 6, this is 11, a year and 5 months. I don't know how it's gone by that quickly. I'm just processing it internally as like just over a year, but it's almost a year and a half. And we've never done an oil change. It's a CPO car, so when he got it, I'm sure it was done. Now we have paperwork, it was done. But not since. And it's only been 4,000 miles, but I like to do synthetic oil annually at least. So we took it down there, dropped it off. They pulled the last 7 of the VIN, the CBS memory, and said, yeah, it needs a new battery, a micro filter, a brake fluid flush, and an oil change and filter. And we're thinking, what the hell does it need all that for? Well, it's all covered in the warranty. So they replaced the battery after only 2 years. It's called preventative maintenance. They do it every 2 years apparently. Brake fluid flush makes sense at 2 years. Micro filters, yeah, even though it's only 8,000 miles, if it's free, go ahead. And then oil change and filter. So they did a whole bunch on that. Today it's a new car again at 8,090 miles or something like that. So we're going to clean it up tomorrow. It's a little smudged. There's a few streaks on it. Nothing too bad. And then I didn't drive mine at all today. I'll have more time to tomorrow for Cars and Coffee. So I'm going to go in and put the vlog together and do some mail. And we'll talk tomorrow on Saturday. Good night.